Good evening. Welcome to my training room. I thought I'd finally put a face with the videos. I know you hear my voice all the time. I'm Mike, and this is my training room. So I wanted to take a minute to talk about a new series of videos I'm going to start doing around collecting trains, around the market, around resources, around rare finds. It's something that's sort of a taboo subject that not a lot of people talk about unless they're like face to face. It's mainly like on YouTube, a lot of videos around, oh, I got this new Lionel engine, let me unbox it. That's cool. I learned a lot about that. I mean, I just saw someone's video around that, and I didn't have the Army Veranda on my list of trains to get, and I saw that, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. So I bought one this week. Anyway, this is my recent purchases here, and I'm going to go through those a little bit one by one as I open them. They all arrived today, and really talk about different resources available to us out there, and also lean on some of you who have been in the model railroad, O-gauge model railroad, collecting, running, building for quite some time. So I'm going to grab my phone from my lovely assistant Christy here. Thank you, Christy. And let me flip it around and let me tell you a little story. So this is my train storage room, along with a 10 by 10 storage locker somewhere. As of April 5th, 2017, this was the only set that I owned in O-gauge. I had a lot of N scale, a little bit of HO scale, but never branched out into I bought this set for my son for his very first Christmas, just so we could run around Christmas tree. So my first set was an MTH Rail King, ready to run set. Smokes like a champ, still runs perfect to this day, but things have really advanced since then. So it started there, right? And I'm not bragging, but any collector, this is sort of how your basement, your training room, you guys get it. This is a crazy addiction, all kinds of stuff. And what sort of prompted me to want to do this video series, I've been collecting a lot of the 21-inch aluminum K-line cars. I have several on this side. Then if we go over here, I have a whole lot of stuff over here too. And I had no idea, like I'm buying them one by one, and I had no idea that those were sold in sets. A lot of the guys that have been around a long time are like, yeah, those came in like a 6-pack or a 4-pack, and I want to learn all of that stuff. So I found me some K-line books here, and I was using these little resource guides from Lionel, and they're nice as a reference, but you'll notice in these the values are far off a lot of times, one way or the other, when you're actually trying to buy some of the things in there that you're trying to collect. But good resources. I have all the way up till 2020, from like 2017, 16 on up when I started. So for tonight, I just wanted to give a little history and background and really show that, hey, I spend hours a week researching different sets. I mean, I've collected, I think, every MTH catalog. I have tons of Lionel catalogs as I'm searching for items to complete things that are important to me. And I wanted to share a lot of this information because I made a lot of early buying mistakes. I thought, I want to be post-war and pre-war, so I bought a whole bunch of post-war and pre-war. And then I bought my first Legacy engine, and I'm like, oh, game on. This is like so cool. While I can appreciate a post-war and pre-war, I definitely still own some of it. My heart has really fallen into the Proto 3 and Lionel Legacy, Lionel Vision line. As you can see, that's what I have a lot of out on display. And, you know, I've collected upwards of 400 locomotives, and that's not counting B units and like unpowered A's and all that stuff. That's just like sets. Um, and had to resell a lot of them to get some of the stuff I really wanted, which is in the collecting world a no-no, I guess. People are like, what? You're selling trains? I'm like, yep, I am, to get new trains. So with that being said, this is a little kickoff to my series that I am interested in hearing what people have experienced on their collecting journey. I am interested in hearing the wisdom and I guess experience of, you know, those that have been in this hobby a long time, and you know, they know, oh well, the Lionel Black Bonnet boxcar set has 4 cars. You know, I had to buy all 4 cars individually instead of buying like the 4-car set, just being patient and waiting for it. And then I figured it out by getting these catalogs and going, oh, that was a whole 4-car set. So anyway, I welcome you all to help and, you know, share your experiences, thoughts in this collecting world. Be talking about some pricing, which I know is, again, a super taboo subject. I can't really talk about that in a lot of Facebook groups. They don't want to talk about that. So I get it. Some people are in this hobby to flip trains and make money and all that kind of stuff, where, you know, for us that are collecting and just starting out in the hobby and are in it because we love collecting and adding to our railroads, we may have a different perspective on wanting to know something about pricing. So with that being said, have a good night, and I'm going to start opening up those boxes there from my shipment. So I will be talking to you all in the near future. And with that, I will sign off. Thanks.